Howdy ho YouTubers, and welcome back to the channel. So finally we have some nice weather, and it's perfect timing really, because I now have a week off work, which frees me up to do a little bit of fishing on the lake. So we're gonna be down here for a week. I've decided to take the time to have a week down here. This camera's playing up. Yeah, we're gonna have a week down here, and we're going to see how the fish have been getting on and hopefully pull a few out. So as you can see, the house is all set up. Talk about this one in a bit as well. You can see it there. New bivvy, sub £200 that one as well. Very, very good bivvy. Talk about that in a bit. So yeah, I'm on the north bank, which is the furthest one away from the car park that hasn't been built yet because the weather's been so horrendous. Haven't been able to do anything yet. So still waiting for the ground to dry out a little bit, but we're on the north bank. I've got 3 rods out, and if you saw the previous blog, I'm fishing in the same spot. So I've got one over here, I've got one on the point of that island as well, and I've got one over in the corner over here. So I'm using solid bags at the moment. That's going to be the way ahead for this session, I think. May switch over depending on how it goes. But for now, I'm going to chill out, put the kettle on, and see if we can catch a few fish. Well, that didn't take too long. Been here about an hour now, and the right hand rod up in the corner decided to go, and I've just had this one. Ugh. Look at that, lovely scaly one. £21. Yeah, nice little fully scaled. That's a good way to start. So they are about. Water temperature still quite cold at the moment. It's probably not even 10 degrees. I've yet to measure it, but judging by the feel of this fish, I can't see it being any more than 10 at the moment. But it's enough to get them moving around. And we've got a week to do this, so yeah, pretty good. Right, I'm going to get a little bit of propolis on these wounds and get straight back. Okay guys, so I thought I would take the time now to show you what I'm using for the session. Really nothing complicated. Here we have a bucket. And it has a mixture of pellet and boilie. That's pretty much all I use around the fishery. It's just a mix of sort of 10-12 mil boilies and the same size of pellet. The pellet is what I use to feed the fishery with, and the boilie is a krill based boilie, fish meal boilie. So that's what I will be using. Don't use a lot of it, just handfuls of it really, just laying little traps here and there. That's what I find that tends to work best. If you go and you know, overbait in here, you can be waiting quite a long time for your next bite, because the fish in here they're pretty nomadic. They move around by themselves a lot of the time, either that or in groups of 2s or 3s. At this time of year anyway. And to complement that, I've just got a solid bag. Just your standard solid bag with that one's got a yellow wafter in it. I always use a wafter with the bags. Yeah, that's pretty much it. And just a krill based, I think they're a 4 mil pellet. That's it. That's all I'm using. That's all you need to use. So nothing too complicated. It's good for the fish, and it's nice and easy for me to set up. Good evening, and what a quiet day it has been. So unfortunately there has been no action at all. However, it is nice and flat calm. So yeah, going to do tonight, first night in, see what happens. I'm hoping that the activity will pick up a little bit more. I've seen a few fish about today, but kind of just sort of like skimming across the surface, just sort of trying to warm themselves up, things like that. So I did see a little bit of bubbling and fizzing behind me earlier on towards the dam wall, but that's kind of stopped now. So we'll see what goes on during the night, and hopefully we'll have maybe one or two. You never know. I say I've got a week to do this, so this place isn't the easiest. There's not that many in here, and the ones that are in here are, yeah, pretty clued up by the looks of it. So we'll see where it goes, and I'll catch you guys during the night if we have anything. Well, it's taken a while this morning, but we finally got another one. Not the biggest one in the lake, but a nice 13-pounder. Got the feeling this was one of the smaller ones that we put in. I'll see if I can find a photo of her. Yeah, growing nicely anyway. So yeah, happy with that one. Another little, almost a fully. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Show you the other side. Bit of a different day today because it's a little bit more cloudy. It's going to be a cloudy day today, but the temperature's going to get up again, so we'll see how today goes. And there we go. I think I'm going to have a bit of a change in tactic for the left-hand rod today, because nothing's happened on that one whatsoever. This one again came off the right-hand rod, which is located in the corner. I did have a run on the middle rod last night as well, which is located out towards the island there, but unfortunately lost that one. So I'm going to get some propolis on this wound here, and I'm going to get this fish straight back. This one's quite interesting. Definitely one of the smaller fish in the lake, but I've just had this one. This is one of the little C3s that I put in last year. They went in at about 4 or 5 pound, 6 pound, anywhere between there. This one in particular I think went in at about 5 pound. Now he's up to 7, so he's put on a couple of pound over the year, and over the course of this year should start to develop some real weight. You can already see there that it's starting to take a little bit of shape already, and this fish will probably be twice the size by the end of the summer. So hopefully with a little bit more heat into her and a bit more food, we'll start to get her there. Obviously they've got the shock of being transported last year and finding their new surroundings until they do start to gain a little bit of weight, but hopefully we'll get there in the end. And yeah, the commons in here do really well, so you know, this fish could potentially be 30 pound in a few years. Right, another hour has passed, but they're moving in thick and fast now. We've had a bit of a change in direction of the wind, so it's blowing a southerly, so it's blowing into me now. And that seems to have changed the game a little bit, maybe, I don't know, just from what I'm seeing at the moment. But I've got another lovely little one here, catching all the fullies at the moment. Another fully. I don't know what it is about fullies at the moment, but I seem to be catching a lot of those. There's a few in here, but look at that one. What a lovely little fish. 15 pound. This one would have gone in at around the 8-9 pound mark. Absolutely pristine. There we go, look at that. Lovely fish. Brilliant. Corker. Right, get this one back. Rod's already back out. Let's see if we can get another one. Hello, and once again we're back into the evening time now. So as you can see behind me, not a lot has happened. It's been a really quiet day again today, seen a few fish again milling around. We did have a southerly wind that was banging into me earlier on, but unfortunately that's stopped now. So yeah, we'll see what the night brings. We didn't have anything during the night last night apart from that one run that I lost. And then we had that small flurry of fish in the morning. From about 7 a.m. right through to about 10:30, and then it all went quiet again. So that just shows you the feeding window at the moment. Got the feeling that pattern will probably continue throughout the week. So get myself buckled in for that one. It's mainly down to the water temperature, I think. I have metered the water and it's about 10.5 at the moment, so they're not going to be really feeding. They're just kind of like got that window of where they are doing it, so we'll have to live with it and see if we can hook up a few. But you never know, we might have one during the day. That's open to change, so we'll see what happens. But for now, I'm going to have something to eat and yeah, watch the water a little bit, and we'll see how it goes from here on in. Well, we managed to smidge another one in just before the hours of darkness. May not look it on the camera, but it is starting to get dark. One of the C3s again. Nice little scaly one. And this one's actually just a smidge under £10. So this one's done really well. Probably put on about £4 minimum since it went in. And yeah, quite happy to see this one. Nice to see that some of them are doing quite well. I haven't caught all of them yet. I think we put in about 16 of them over the course of last year. Well, in April of last year. But yeah, lovely little fish. And if this keeps growing like it is, I'll be very happy. She'll be a good, you know, 14, 15 pound by next year. And yeah, carry on growing from there on, and it's amazing, really. Amazing how fast they grow. Right, getting back. Good morning, and we are in that window again. It's about 8:30, and I've just had this little one. Again, one of the little C3s. Seems to be catching the C3s now. Well, there'll be C4s next month. Oh, nice little scale pattern on this one. Again, just underneath £10, but a lovely little fish. Good condition, which is great. That's what I'm looking for. And again, you know, these fish will soon pack it on. Nice and fat. Yeah. Quality little carp. Right, gonna get this one back straight in. See if we can have a few more this morning. Well, we're in that window still. It's just about sort of 10:30 now. And yeah, a couple of hours have passed. We've had another little one. Oh dear. Check out that little beauty. 14.5 this one. So we're catching the smaller fish at the moment. But still welcome. So pretty happy with that. I'll see if I can put a photo up of this one, of what it was. It probably would have been around the £7-8 mark when it went in. So yeah, you can see the growth of it. It's taking shape, getting fat. Yeah, pretty happy. I've got the feeling that I haven't even caught this one yet. Just had a line up. They're about. Look at that. Lovely little fish. the shape they're taking now is brilliant. They're getting really round and really fat. Right, time to get it back before that rod goes off. Well, it's the middle of the afternoon now, about 2 o'clock, and nothing's really happened since the last fish. The left-hand rod has been really quiet all through the session. Nothing's happened on that at all. So, considering the weather's so nice, thought I'd rig up the old Zig. Just going to get this one out, and I'm just going to get that one out into the open, kind of like the open water here behind me. Just an 8-foot Zig, is about 9 foot of depth out there, and yeah, we're going to see how that goes. Can but try. Well, I was just finding myself sitting in the bivvy thinking about doing an update. I literally brung the Zig in probably a couple of hours ago now. We're now around the 6 o'clock mark, and what I did was, nothing happened on the Zig. The sun went in, couldn't really see what was going on, so decided to go back to fishing a bottom bait. Casted a solid bag straight out into the open water where the Zig was, and I've just had this one, and this one's really nice. This one was probably about, again, 8, 9, 10 pound when it went in, but now she's 16 pound. Have a go at that. Lovely little Lin, and yeah, this one's really taken shape as well. So yeah, they are growing like hell. So by the time this place opens, there's some really nice fish in here. All right. Okay. She'll let me lift her up again. There we go. Lovely little Lin, fat thing, but very nice. Lovely coloration on it. Perfect condition again. Right, I'm gonna get her back. Hello, good evening, and welcome again. So, another pretty quiet day, really. Had a go with the Zig earlier, obviously. Didn't really have anything though. Then it got a little bit overcast after that, so it was only about sort of about 2 hours into the Zig being out that everything clouded over again, and yeah, didn't really have anything on that, so switched over to a bottom beat, and bang, straight away. So the left hand rod now has been relocated out into the open water spot behind me. Obviously we had that one fish there, so hasn't done anything on this side of the lake whatsoever. So yeah, I'm not too sure what's going on there. They are moving in and out of there though, because I've had the liners to say so, but that's the way it goes. Anyway, I'm going to leave this here, and maybe see you through the night if I catch one. Well, the morning has returned, and along with that, so has the window to catch some fish. So yeah, about half past 7, 8 o'clock now, and just had another one, a little bit bigger as well. She's a smidge under 20 pound. Oh God, lively. Been resting in the net, this one, so a bit lively. Blooming hell. Oh. There we go, another fully, smidge under 20 pound. Yeah, just underneath the 20 mark, this one, if I'm going to be honest. but a nice fish all the same. This must be one of the last fullies, because all we've had seem to have caught is a lot of the fullies. But yeah, I've got the feeling that this is getting towards the end of them now, so there'll be there are other fish in here, but they are nice. I mean, everyone loves a fully, don't they? Pristine condition again. Yeah, and that is going to grow. I'll see if I can find a photo of the original picture of when we put her in. Not too sure how big this one was, but I can imagine it would have been around, you know, again maybe £10. Yeah, just underneath the 20. She'll do. She'll do for a Tuesday morning. Right, time to get her back. Welcome aboard once again. So we are into the evening time now, probably at about 7 o'clock. And it has been a really quiet day today. Literally nothing has happened whatsoever. Just had the one fish this morning. The wind has turned round into a northeasterly now, and it has literally killed it. Nothing has happened all day. The sun's been out, and I haven't seen one fish today. The last few days I've seen them everywhere. Today I've seen absolutely nothing. I'm still watching now, and I've seen nothing at all. So no shows, no boshes, no nothing. So I've got the feeling that this northeasterly wind is taking its toll. Whether or not that's going to change, I haven't checked the weather yet, so I couldn't tell you whether or not that's set to change. But I did hear that it was the easterly wind was set to drop off. So we'll see where that goes. Usually an easterly wind in here has an effect on the water because it's so open, and that can make a bit of a difference. So we're going into the evening now. We're going to see how it goes, and hopefully have a fish during the night or by the morning. Well, I was literally just about to get into bed. It's about 11 o'clock at night, and I've had another one. Taken quite a while to get another bite. Not a big one. One of the little sea frees again. One of the little stockies. He is not happy. Very lively. Very cold though. Yeah, very cold. There we go. £10 that one. And it's not a fully, which is a bit different. Kind of like a half lin, if you like. A lovely little fish. One for the future. Definitely going to be a grower. Right, going to get it straight back and carry on trying to go back to bed. Right, back into the morning again now. Just gone 8 o'clock. Just had another one. The open water spot is the one this time. We've had a bigger fish. Biggest one of the session so far. I don't know where all the really big ones are, but they haven't put in an appearance yet. But this one's getting closer. If it lets me pick it up. We'll go at that. £24. Yeah. Nice one, that one. Not a linear. Not a fully. But a nice fish. Nice set fish, this one. Yeah, £24. Still growing. See if I can find the photo of it when it went in. I can imagine this one was around the £15–16 mark. But yeah, she's a unit. So that's the biggest one so far. Maybe the bigger girls will put in an appearance this week, I'm not too sure, but the open water spot seems to be producing consistently now. It's one a day since it's been out there. So we'll carry on with that one. Right, gonna get this fish back. Well, 24 hours have passed now. I didn't end up doing an evening update yesterday because I absolutely forgot, and nothing had happened anyway. Ended up being a really cloudy day, and yeah, nothing happened whatsoever. Still got that easterly breeze, still got it now, just not as bad. Anyway, we have another fish. It is 8:30 in the morning now. And once again, the open water rod has produced, and it's one of the average fish in here now. There we go. £23 that one. And this fish we're going to call Tony Pegleg. I've just started getting into radio again, and yeah, speaking to a few guys on the CB now, part of a little group. Really enjoying it. They've been really welcoming, so we're going to call this fish Tony Pegleg. So Tony, this one's for you, mate. Lovely fish. I'll show you the other side. See if I can find the photo, the original photo of her when she went in. But again, I can imagine she was around £14–15. Yeah, pretty nice. Right, time to get it back in. Good morning, good morning. About 8 o'clock in the morning. And once again, the same pattern has continued. And all week, same results. Down to one a day now, but doesn't really matter too much. We're still catching. Oh, this one. Oh, nice little 18-pounder. Again, I'll see if I can find the photo of it when it went in. See how big it was, I'm not too sure. But yeah. Quality little fish, packing on the weight, getting fat. Oh, there we go. Beauty. Right, couple of wounds to treat here and get her back. Well, it would appear that this morning my luck has run out. It is now Saturday morning and I haven't had a fish since yesterday morning, so we're literally at 10:30 now and we haven't had anything. So it's a different day again. It's raining outside, very cloudy, actually quite cold. We're still in this like easterly wind flow, and yeah, it's bringing in the cold air. So I think we're going to do one more night, and then probably call it a day after that, because you know, there's not too much happening, and that will just put me on the 7-day mark. So we've had a good run anyway, you know, averaging a fish a day, so can't complain too much at this time of year. As I said, the water temperature is still quite low, so you know, we've done all right, but you know, it is what it is, and this place isn't easy anyway, so we'll take that, and we'll see where we go from here. But the rest of the day, I think I'm just going to chill out for a bit. I'm going to have a recast in a minute. Just put out three more bags. I'm not going to put any more bait out there because obviously nothing's happening. So 3 more solid bags out there, big ones, and see where we go from there. Well, it's Sunday morning now, last day. Last morning, I should say, because I'm only going to be here till about 12 o'clock. But we've got another one. It's taken quite a while to get one. This is one of the original stock that went in. So I'll see if I can find the photo of this fish. What's nice is if this is the last fish of the session, it's also the biggest. There we go. £27. Yeah. That's what it's all about right there. This fish is still growing as well. Recognisable fish. This is one of the ones that I caught early on. Haven't seen it for about 1.5 years. Yeah. Growing nicely. There we go. Have a go at that. Lovely little linear. And she'll grow on. As I said, £27. More than happy with that one. Right, time to go back. Howdy ho. So unfortunately I didn't get to film the outro because the weather turned really bad. And I had to do a quick pack up. So yeah, really good little week, really. Lots of fun. The fish are coming out. They're growing slowly. You know, some of them faster than others. Yeah, I'm really happy with the progress of what they've done and what kind of weights they're making. So the next session, I'm planning on doing another session like that in May. I'll do hopefully another week or another good few days down there, and hopefully pull a few more fish out. Maybe get into the bigger fish as well, because there's a few of the bigger ones in there that I really want to see how they're doing. I'll film it from another peg as well, so it'll give you a good scope as to what the lake's looking like and how it's getting on. One thing at the moment is that I'm really struggling with is to try and get this bloody car park done. The weather has been horrendous here, and until the ground dries out, until the water level comes down in the ground, I've really got no hope in getting anything done. So at the moment, this is the way that it stands, is that hopefully we get the dry weather. I'm hoping within the next few months. As soon as we start to get that dry weather in, I can hammer on with a car park. That's really the last kind of like big job that needs to be done, and a few others. So hopefully, development depending, will be open by 2024. Either that, it's gonna be another year on top. It's all gonna depend on how things go this year, and where we sit at the end of the year with the progress. So hopefully that's answered some of your questions that I've been getting. Yeah, and if you haven't already, like, share, subscribe, all of that stuff, and I'll see you soon. Ta-ra!